What is going on, my beautiful people? Say hello to our co-host here today, Banner, the German Shepherd, who is the bestest of boys. So now that introductions are out of the way and the co-host has left to go do German Shepherd things, I was hunting yesterday. I was turkey hunting, and I had been sitting out there just yesterday alone trying to get content for you guys and to get a turkey, of course. But I had been sitting out there for about 5 hours out of my day, not seeing any birds, not heard any gobble. And I was walking back to my car, and I realized, the struggle is real. And I feel like that's something that not a lot of people get to see on YouTube or when they're watching their favorite outdoor YouTuber, hunting and fishing content, anything like that. I don't think that people understand all of it that goes into making these videos. So that's why I wanted to make today's video and talk about what I think are my 5 biggest struggles, and probably the 5 biggest struggles that any small outdoor YouTuber is facing. Number 1, time. So for me, it's time, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people can relate with, is because, a lot of younger people get into YouTube. So you probably have high school. You probably have college. If you don't have that, you have some sort of job, especially if you're a small YouTuber, that you're getting into it. Now, of course, if you're big enough and blessed enough to be able to do YouTube or stream or whatever it is full time, that's a whole different thing. But when you have your basic job, I work an 8-hour job. I'm at my job really consistently for about 9 to 10 hours a day, which is going to go ahead and eliminate those hours of my day. So I then have roughly 14 hours, 15 hours to do other things, including eat, sleep, edit, brainstorm, film. All of those things I have to do within that time frame. And the outdoor industry is really difficult, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand it, because when you watch our videos, it shows us going out and at least seeing something or killing something, whereas it's not always the case. Number 4 I have is the algorithm. So the algorithm can be unfavorable towards outdoor YouTubers, and really just YouTubers in general, because the algorithm takes a couple different factors into account, meaning your subscriber base, how many people click and view your video, how long they watch your video for, if they like or dislike the video, and your comments. And of course, based off of all of those clicks, all of those views, determines how they promote your video, or if it'll be viral, if it'll go on a timeline, or anything like that. If it even gets suggested. You have to get a certain level of views before they'll even suggest your videos to others. And I think you have to have a certain subscriber count for them to start recommending your videos. And that's when a lot of people blow up. People will go years, myself for example, I've been doing YouTube for going on 3 years. You'll go years without seeing success, and then all of a sudden, you'll blow up, and you'll go from 1,000 subscribers to 40,000 subscribers. And when it gets into the algorithm, especially when you're focusing on gun content, I know if you watch a lot of the bigger gun channels, Lunkers, Demo Ranch, anything along those lines, they talk about getting demonetized and the videos aren't promoting guns. Well, when you're a smaller YouTube and you don't have the view force or the view count that they have, then typically, which it's all conspiracy theory, but they won't promote your video as much because they're trying not to promote that content. And then I feel like on my channel, we get hit double with that because I post Christian content as well. And I'm sure a lot of people know if you make Christian content, media doesn't really like to promote it. Number 3, in my opinion, is saturation. So a lot of people, especially in today's age, want to get into fishing, hunting content, especially with the COVID era, and they want to get into YouTube. And that's something that a lot of people do. A lot of people are filming and posting these things, and so it leads to a lot of market saturation. So you have to then try to be diverse. You have to find your niche. You can't just go out and do a Mystery Tackle Box video, even though I still do those all the time. You can't just go out and do that, because if you watch, if you just type into YouTube Mystery Tackle Box Slam, you're going to find pages and pages of people that have tried to do this and have their own spin-off of it. And so that's why you have to be different. You have to diversify. You have to try to find a unique style of video that you make and hope that people want to watch it. Say Larry Melton, for example. He's one of the new up-and-coming YouTubers started on TikTok, got a really good basis on TikTok, and then came over into the YouTube industry. Well, his niche is making lures. You know, he started making Senkos. He started making his own lures, and that allowed him to grow because he was the only person doing that. And even now there's more saturation. You see more bigger YouTubers trying to copy that trend and making their own lures. You got Yak Pack, TJ. He started, you know, the budget fishing, the random, you know, spend $10 here, get some lures, go try to catch fish on it. You have Norm, who's kind of in that same industry. Lojo started as a kayak fisherman, and that was really where he focused on, and now he's a member of the Googans. Which all of these people have been on YouTube for a long time, and you know, you kind of have to have your break. You have to have a little bit of luck, but that luck isn't necessarily luck, it's skill, because you made the video that blew up. And so that's kind of a struggle in the saturation, is you're competing with all of these different people across all of these different spectrums, as well as the big dogs on the industry that you're trying to compete with as well. Number 2, and this is where I feel that I struggle the most, is I don't have a lot to offer as a YouTube channel. You know, I can reach out to people, and I have reached out to people and be like, hey, do you want to do a collab? But even if they have 50,000 subscribers, for example, which isn't a whole lot, but it's a lot more than I have, and they're like, sure, let's work together, and then they come and look at my channel, they can see that I upload consistently, but they can also see that I only have 600 subscribers. They have significantly more than that, and what are the odds that my 600 subscribers are the same that they have? So say even if they get all 600, like if 600 of you guys go and subscribe to someone's channel, they're gaining 600 subscribers, whereas if somebody that watches their videos sees me and likes my content, I'm only getting, or I'm getting, you know, 50,000. So the supply and the demand kind of isn't really there. What I have to offer isn't really there. Now for anyone that's watching this that thinks I have stuff to offer, I mean, I have land. I can take you hunting. So that's kind of my proposition. If you want to go hunting, if you want to go fishing, I have some places I can take you. Let's get together, let's go. But my number 1 problem on YouTube, and as a small YouTuber, I feel like, and growing, is right here. You know, who do I see when I look in the mirror? Because it's easy to say time is an excuse, algorithm is an excuse, saturation is an excuse, and I don't have much to offer. Those are 4 excuses. There's people that are constantly blowing up, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube. There's people that are constantly doing it. And Larry Melton, I mean, he blew up within the last year. He's showing that it can still be done. So, you know, you have to put your mind to it. You have to put the grind in. You have to make the videos, get the great titles, do the edits on the thumbnail, do the edits on the video, and make an entertaining video for everyone to watch. And I know I'm sitting here in my office. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, just got done with a workout, and I could be turkey hunting right now. But I'm choosing to invest my time into making this video and to getting you the edits and everything like that to do this content. So hopefully that's a little bit of something that you didn't think. And if you are a small content creator and you agree with my list, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't agree with my list, what's something you would add or something you would take away? And all of this really relates back to me with what Jesus says is everyone needs to pick up their cross daily and follow him. So it's really easy to sit here and to make these excuses, but again, you got to pick up your cross, you got to take your struggles and walk towards the cross. I mean, that's such a powerful statement, and I feel like a lot of people say, you know, it's very motivational, it's very easy to say, you know, pick up your cross and follow Christ. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is, what that truly means. You know, Jesus is saying to pick up your cross as in the cross that he carried to Calvary. You know how hard that was? He's getting whipped, he's getting beat, he's tired, he's exhausted, and he's carrying a cross that's way too much weight that he knows is, you know, he's carrying what he's going to die on, right? And that's a lot of the way how sin is, that's how temptations are, that's how our life should be. You know, that's what God is saying you have to pick up your cross daily and carry it. You have to carry what's going to kill you daily and fight it and take it to God. So hopefully you'll find that motivational. I know it can be scary, but there's nothing that God can't do. and there's nothing that you can't do through him. Philippians 4:13, you know, we can do all things with Christ who strengthens me. So hope you found something out of this video. Hopefully it's not too long. Thanks again for watching, and I want everybody to realize this isn't my sap story. I'm gonna be grinding. I don't do YouTube to make money or to get views. I do it for fun and to tell my story here on the World Wide Web. And then that way, one day when I have children, when I have grandkids, they'll be able to see what I was like in my younger days. But everyone, hope you have enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and always remember, when nature calls or God calls, you better answer. Peace.